Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Lavish Exotics, and today we're going to be doing a feeding video. So I'm going to start off with my ball pythons. I'm going to start off with Steph Curry. So usually I feed them, come close to DJ. I got my nephew DJ help me out today. Say what's up, DJ.
What's up?
Alright, so typically, put the camera on them. Typically, I would feed them in their cage, but for educational purposes, with reptiles, you don't want to feed them in their enclosure because typically they would develop aggressive or a feeding response when you open their cage, and you don't want all your animals to have a feeding response every time you open a cage to go in there and hold them and things of that nature. So we're gonna be feeding them in this temporary housing little bin I got from Walmart. I poked holes in it. It's a little temporary. It's a good like when there's like cold weather or something like that, and you know the power is off and you need to transport them. Something like this would be good for them as long as you have like some heat packs or whatnot. But this is good to temporarily house reptiles or whatnot as long as you can keep them warm. But this is what we're gonna be feeding them in today, guys. So we're gonna start with Steph Curry. Let's get it. As y'all can see, Steph Curry, he just came out of shedding. Super bright. I know he's ready to eat. It's been about a week and a half since he last had eaten. So let's get it going. Come on, DJ. So typically at the pet store, put it on what they gave me to transport the rats in. They gave me it looks like a Chili's to-go box or something like that. But it's about like 5 rats in here of different sizes. So this guy's gonna be eating a small rat. So I'm gonna open it and we're gonna see what these guys do. Look in there, guys. Rat. Yuck. Okay. So let's get it.
Back.
What you got? I'll pull it out. Good, sticks to there. All right, Steph Curry, guys. Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa.
So viewers' discretion is advised. I forgot to say that before the video, but this is what they would do in a natural environment. So you gotta let them stay as natural as possible. So as soon as he kills the rat, as soon as it stops breathing or whatnot, I'm gonna pick up him and the rat and show them Panther. Look at Panther being nosy right there. Say what's up, big boy. What's up, Pan? He just in a mix. Yes, so the reason I'm feeding them in here as well, the reason is what I explained earlier, but also I just cleaned all their cages, and these rats tend to drop poop and stuff like that, and I would hate for them to poop all in these cages that I just cleaned today. So we want to avoid that. So I believe that rat only has a couple more seconds. And I'm gonna put the whole deal. Yeah, get them in close, DJ. Show yeah. This is what happened in the wild when a ball python come across a small rodent. It's gonna become a casualty, you know, casualty of the war, you know, between rats and snakes. I'm just playing. They're not at war, but you know, snakes eat rats for the most part. So, all right. So that's 1 down, 6 snakes to go. So, as you can see, you can pick these guys up. They're not gonna let go once they hold them like that. They're not gonna let go. So, next we're gonna feed Serena. Serena is always defensive, ready to eat. So, get back, boy. Get back. Okay, so now it's time to feed Serena. get a zoom in because I know she's about to. So when that tongue is flicking, that's how they smell. That means she's trying to locate it. Remember, they're cold-blooded, so they have heat pits on the front of their mouth where they can sense heat, and they use that tongue to smell to locate it. So as that tongue starts to flick more rapidly, then she's getting closer and closer to her food, or smelling her food. Let me make it a little bit easier for her. Come on, Serena, stop being shy, girl. Stop being shy. You know you're ready to eat. So the rat is trying not to move right now to avoid being eaten. But Serena's a pretty good eater. I don't think she's gonna have any trouble. So let's see what she does. Look at that bright yellow. A little bit of purple. Isn't she beautiful? Come on, Serena. Come on. You not hungry? Just see, sometimes you could dangle a rat. You could dangle a rat in front of them. Sometimes that works. Come on, Serena. Go eat, girl. Go eat. And now we just played the waiting game. Any day now, Serena. Any day now.
Ooh.
Face shot. So it just took her a while, but she did a thing, man. And that was a headshot. Like, she grabbed the rat's whole face. Wow. Reason I'm wearing gloves, guys. Hate touching rats, so gotta have on these gloves. So once she they grabbed the rat and they got a hold on it like this with the coils, I can pick up this whole situation right here and put it back in their cage. She's not gonna let go. Look at that, guys. So we'll let her just finish doing her thing. So now we're gonna feed Clay Thompson. You know he's ready to eat.
Wow. He goes for it instantly.
Clay Thompson ain't wasting no time, man. He got right to it. And for the guys who don't watch basketball, Clay Thompson just came back and entered the NBA. He's been doing his thing, man. So as you can see, both plays, they don't take no time to get warmed up, you know, to the environment, you know, so. So instead of grabbing the rat's head, he grabbed the body. But I mean, this will do. As the rat moves, he'll just get a tighter grip. So, you see, he's kind of biting the snake a little bit, but he's just gonna squeeze tighter, you know. And eventually, the rat, due to lack of oxygen to his brain, it'll stop moving. But you gotta be careful because rats will bite your snake back. So that's why it's important that you supervise whenever your snakes are eating live prey items, because they can injure your snake, so you got to be careful. I've seen it before. Hasn't happened to none of mine, but I've seen it happen before. Now, this was a large rat that injured a large ball python pretty bad. It like ripped up its whole mouth. So it can happen. So as you can see, the muscles are kind of relaxing in the rat. It's due to lack of oxygen. In a couple seconds. What you barking at, Pan? What you growling at? So those teeth that pythons have are curved. So it's almost impossible to get out of a snake's mouth. Of course, unless like a human, you have alcohol, they don't really have a taste for human blood. Before a rat, it's almost impossible because the teeth are curved. So the only way to uncurve the teeth out of them is to enter further in their mouth. And that kind of defeats the purpose of trying to escape if you're going further in their mouth. That's what they want you to do. But for the most part, yeah, like a rat this size, it's impossible to escape the grip of Thompson. So I think he's okay. Let me tap this rat, see if the rat is, nah, they're good. So put these guys back. And now we're gonna feed Aisha curry.
Yeah.
So Aisha curry is a pretty good eater. We're gonna feed her we're feeding these guys medium, small, large. But she's almost in adult size. We're gonna be feeding her a medium rat today. And let's see what she does with it, guys. She don't play around, so. Oh.
Okay. Give me a snap.
Fool me once, that's on me. Fool me twice, you can never fool me again. Look at Nemo right there. He sees the rats. He's like, what's going on? Zoom in right there, DJ. He's like, what's going on, man? All right, so I'm going to put her back in her cage. She's not going to let go. Chris Brown. You always turn your water bowl over. Okay. See what he does. Hey, what did you drop in my cage, man? What you gonna do, Chris Brown? You gotta know when to hold and when to fold. You gonna hold or fold, Chris Brown? Which one you gonna do? This guy hasn't been hungry. What you gonna do, man? Or you gonna hide your head? Oh, man. Tuck his tail. Well, looks like Lucy is gonna be eating twice. What we're gonna do is,
I think he's going for him.
let's see.
He's trying to win. Oh.
See? And she just shed. Look at this shed.
Oh my God.
Look at that shed right there, guys. And that's some poop. But usually that's a very good sign when a snake whole shed comes off. That means they're extremely hydrated. There's the right condition. She should be hungry, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna be hungry. So again, about 4 months ago, she laid about 6 eggs for me. They ended up not hatching, but we're gonna see if we're lucky this year. We're gonna pair her up with Chris Brown, the guy we just tried to feed the rat to that didn't want to eat, and we're gonna see what happens. So she has the rat cornered, so it's usually a good sign. Oh yeah, she's slightly moving. You can see her posture. Her body is tensing up. I think she's gonna strike. She's definitely about to strike. Saw it coming. I could see her body was tensing up. Rat poop is disgusting. That's gonna conclude this for Duchess. She's not gonna let go. Put her back in her cage. Let her do her own. Hey, they're like, why you got that light in my face? These are rat pups, aka baby newborn rats, but not pinkies. These guys have developed fur. They've been feeding from their mom. Knows the rats. He's ready to go do his thing. Do your thing, man. Why you holding on to me? Let me go. Go do your thing. This guy has extremely sharp claws. Let me go, man. Go ahead and do your thing. So he's not gonna waste any time, guys. Zoom in, DJ. Zoom in, zoom in. So he's literally gonna swallow them whole. Like he's gonna grab them, swallow them whole. All he has to do is see, if he sees movement, he's coming. This is the slowest I've ever seen him. Slowest I've ever seen him react to food. So typically, Nemo, I feed him fish, shrimp, chicken hearts, gizzards, ground turkey. But this is a treat for him, and it's gonna hold him for a decent amount of time. He's gonna eat a large prey item today, but typically I only feed him things that wouldn't cause organ failure in the future. Yep. Where?
On the box like that way.
Where?
Right there.
Alright.
What's the matter, boy?
Let's see what he'll do with a rat this size.
Oh my god.
So Chris Brown didn't want to eat, so I'm feeding it to Nemo.
She doesn't want to let go.
Very long. It's gonna be very fast. I can almost guarantee you. So that's the wrong one to wake up right there. Not gonna take long at all. These guys have a very, very strong feeding response. boa constrictors. If they could, they would eat every day. These guys are no joke. They have very, very strong feeding responses. And this is Lucy, and that was a jumbo rat, and she took it down with ease. So in the next probably year or two, she's gonna be eating rabbits, I believe, because jumbo rats are not even a challenge, as you guys can see. She woke up out of a nap and took one of these guys down. So
The parents still sharp. He cracked it on.
alright, YouTube, that's gonna conclude this video. I hope you liked the content that I shared. I know that it was extremely graphic, especially with my Savannah monitor Nemo. As I mentioned before, it's not something that I'm happy to do. I don't like to watch any animals suffer, but it's necessary for the nourishment of my animals. All of my subscribers, all of my watchers, my followers, hit that notification bell. That's gonna let you know when I drop a video. On top of that, it's gonna let you know when I post or I go live or anything like that of that nature. For all those who are new to my channel, like and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have a lot of content, a lot of educational content. I'm gonna be doing feeding videos, introduction videos to new animals. You name it, we're gonna be doing it. And I would love for you all to be a part of my reptile family. So hit that notification bell, like and subscribe.